We use electricity every day when we use our phones, computers, and other electronic devices. Electricity can be produced using a variety of ways. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, in 2016, of the energy we consume, 37% came from petroleum, 29% came from natural gas, 15% came from coal, 12% came from renewable resources, and 10% came from nuclear power. The amount that is generated from renewable resources is currently increasing. According to David Friedman, an author for energy.gov, said that in 2015, of the new electricity generating systems, 64% were for renewable technologies. But what are these renewable technologies and how do they work? According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, the top 5 renewable technologies in 2016 were geothermal, solar, wind, hydroelectric, and biomass. Geothermal is the first and it accounts for 2% of renewable energy. Geothermal can be used to heat homes or businesses. According to the Renewable Energy World website, there's a layer about 10 feet under the Earth's surface, and it maintains a temperature of 50 to 60 degrees. We can harness this energy by installing a tube underneath our homes that's connected to our home's heating system that is filled with a water antifreeze solution that extracts the warm air in the winter and cold air in the summer. It can also be used to produce hot water. The next renewable energy source is solar energy, and it accounts for 6% of renewable energies. According to Susan Locke, author of How Does Solar Power Work, solar cells are made out of semiconducting material like silicon or copper, indium, gallium. When light hits this semiconducting material, electrons become excited and move throughout the material. This is how electricity is generated. Solar power is currently unpopular because it is very expensive to produce these solar cells. New materials are being produced that are less expensive but also are less efficient. Silicon has an efficiency of 22 to 23%. The new materials have an efficiency of 15 to 18%. The next source of renewable energy is wind power, and it accounts for 21% of renewable energies. Wind power uses windmills that sit on land or offshore. Wind is caused by an uneven heating of the Earth's atmosphere. When wind hits the propeller, it spins a shaft which spins a generator inside of the windmill. The generator consists of a magnetic rotor that sits inside of the solenoid. When a magnet moves inside of a solenoid, it creates electricity. This is how a windmill produces electricity. The next source of renewable energy is hydroelectric power, which accounts for 24% of renewable energies. Hydroelectric power uses dams. A dam causes a water buildup in a river. There is a small hole in the bottom of a dam that's connected to a tube that runs to a propeller. When water spins, this propeller is connected to a generator and operates similar to the wind energy production generator. The last source of renewable energy is biomass energy, which accounts for 46% of renewable energies. According to the National Geographic Society in 2012, biomass energy comes from living organisms. There are a few different ways that it can be produced using biomass. The first is thermal conversion, which is done by burning wood or garbage for energy. The second is creating biofuels like ethanol or biodiesel. Ethanol can be created from the fermentation of plants that are high on carbohydrates, like corn. Ethanol can be mixed with animal fat, cooking fat, or vegetable oil to produce biodiesel. Ethanol is hard on car motors but can be mixed with gas to increase efficiency. The third biomass is hydrogen fuel cell. Hydrogen fuel cells combine hydrogen and oxygen to produce water. When they produce water, they also produce electricity. Hydrogen can be extracted from biomass materials. The amount of energy it takes to extract hydrogen from biomass materials is not that much less than the energy gained from the process, so it is unpopular. So the top 5 energy sources are hydroelectric, biomass, solar, wind, and geothermal power. A small portion of energy we use today is produced using renewable resources, but it is slowly increasing.